Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is going to be part 2 of the Gymshark October releases. So as you can see, I have a load more to show you, including some really exciting pieces like fleeces and coats and tracksuits, like a tracksuit top and tracksuit bottoms. Yeah, a little bit different than my normal hauls, but I'm just showing you like shorts, leggings and bras. I do also have some of them new colors in the Whitney series, so that's exciting. But yeah, different kind of haul today. Don't forget you can use my code TORIFIT10 for an extra 10% off on your order, and please let me know if you do so I can thank you. I am forever grateful when people use my code, and of course I want to see what you pick up. Drop me a message over on Instagram or comment down below. I think I'm going to start with the new Whitney colors and then go into the outerwear. So if I just show you the colors I know are definitely coming out, because I have them here. So we have the new red, the new pink, I think it's cherry purple, and then also the compound blue, which is like a really nice deeper blue than what Whitney has done before with this collection. Let's start with the shorts. I'll show you the red ones. You know, I absolutely love the Whitney shorts for so many different things. I wear them for runs, I wear them in the gym, I wear them just relaxing out and about. They are so comfortable. I think because they have that buttery soft material, and they also aren't too compressive, which I think is quite nice. They do have quite a high waistband with those two seams that run all the way around to the back of the short and then down into that V, so you kind of have a scrunch going on without it being a full-on scrunch. So it just gives you something and separates your glutes without having like a really thick scrunch, which is nice. I also really like the length of these shorts. They're probably 6 inches, so a little bit on the longer side but not quite a cycling length, but basically it means that you can pull them up and mold them to your body to make them fit perfectly, and you can place them where you want. It also does have the Gymshark logo on the side, but it is in that tonal color, so it does really blend in. Yeah, if you haven't tried a Whitney short but like the Legacy shorts or the Elevate shorts, I would definitely give these ones a go. So again, these are the red ones. Also picked up the blue. As you know, I'm more of a short girl, but they are coming out in leggings for all these as well. So these are the blue, and with that tonal logo. Picked up the pink, which is more of a dusty pink, which I think is perfect for this time of year. Okay, then I got one pair of leggings. I know the Whitney leggings are probably the gym population's favorite pair of leggings ever. They're just so comfortable, really stretchy, same material as that short, so they are like super soft and buttery. I love how easy it is to get these on like really quickly. Pull them up, they slide straight on, really comfortable. Again, with the high waistband, with the two seams that go round into that V on the back. I think for sizing for these, I would say stay true to size as much as possible. I wear a small, which is my normal size in Gymshark, and I find they fit really well. If you are in between, maybe size up so you do have more material. But yeah, overall stay true to size as much as possible. The thing to note is I think they only have one length of these. So in some Gymshark collections, they have a short, a regular and a tall. I think in the Whitney leggings, they just have a regular. Might be wrong, but I think so. I'm 5'5", and I find that they come all the way down to my ankle and like over my ankle. So even if you're taller, I think you can get away with it. I forgot to mention sizing for the shorts, but exactly the same. Stay true to size as much as possible. Then I have 2 of the minimal bras to show you. So when Whitney came out with her new shorts and leggings, she did a minimal bra and Whitney leggings series. So basically the bras match shorts and leggings, which is really nice. So they've come out in the same colorways and in both styles of minimal bra. So firstly, we have the one that has the straps, has the 2 removable straps on the back, which I like. So you can take these off, tie this in a halter neck if you want to, or just take one strap off. Some people even swap the colors of these. So yeah, you can do lots of different things. And the other bra is a halter neck style, so you don't have any straps. It does have an adjustable strap that goes around your neck as well, which is good just to help give you a little bit more support, because that's one thing I will say about these bras is that they don't have a lot of support. So if you are smaller chested, you can get away with wearing these, but if you are larger chested, maybe just stick to doing like upper body. I think you'll be fine with lower body, but maybe just stay away from like the high intensity cardio or running. Also, if you're worried about coverage, I would say go for the halter neck one. I think the halter neck one has a little bit more coverage on like the triangle. Let me just check. It's kind of hard to show you, but I have checked, and the blue, which is the halter neck, has a little bit more coverage. So definitely think about that if you're wanting to get one of these minimal style bras. But they did also come out with these in the other colors that match the shorts and leggings. I think for sizing for both of these, I would say stay true to size. But if you are looking for more coverage and you are a larger chested girly, then I would probably size up so you have a little bit more coverage and feel a bit more secure in it. Okay, next, moving on to my favorite pieces. I think this is one of my favorite drops Gymshark have done. I feel like I say that a lot, lot, but this one in particular, I think because it isn't just shorts and leggings and bras, I absolutely love it, especially for this time of year, moving into autumn and winter. We have some new fleeces and Sherpas. Gymshark do Sherpas and fleeces so well. I have so many of them, so picked up 2 more. So firstly, we have the Sherpa gilet. So it's like an oversized, really soft, like it's super soft. I really wish you could feel this through the camera. Let me just give you a little close up. Just tell this is going to be super warm. It's also quite heavyweight, and then on the inside it is like fleece lined as well, so it's going to keep you really warm at this time of year. On the back it just has a small Gymshark logo below the collar. The front it just has the classic white logo, but the detailing they've done on this is so nice. They added like a little Gymshark imprinted logo going all the way round the seam under the arm. It's like really hard to see. I doubt you could even see it on camera. It does come with 2 pockets on the front, but they don't have a zip or even a button on this one. So I don't know how secure things are going to be in there. The pocket is not that big, but I absolutely love everything else of this. I think for sizing for this, I would say stay true to size or size down if you want it to be oversized and you want it to be a bit more fitted. I do feel like it has quite a bit of length to it, which is good coverage for this time of year. But yeah, if you don't want it oversized, I would size down. And they've come out with this color, and then they've also come out with a more neutral oaty, like beigey, camely kind of colour, which to be fair I think both colours are going to pair well with so many pieces this autumn. And then of course they've come out with a Sherpa jacket version as well. This one is a little bit more cropped. It has more of a boxy fit, I would say, like sits just over your hips rather than like down over your bum. Again, in that super soft thick material. It does have the fleece on the inside as well, so it's going to keep you super warm. The sleeves have been cuffed as well, and also slightly cuffed at the bottom, so it is going to sit a bit tighter on your body compared to the gilet. And also I do think that this is more of a regular fit compared to the gilet being an oversized one. So if you are in between sizes, I would say definitely size up. And if you want it to be more oversized in general, I would size up as well. The last thing to note on this one is that it does have 2 pockets and it has a button. Again, not a zip, which I feel like everyone would prefer a zip, but I mean, at least it's got a button, so it has some security there. Yeah, 2 pieces I know I'm going to get a lot of wear out of. Okay, next moving up to the new tracksuit. So Gymshark have had these track tops before, and everyone's gone crazy for them. They've sold out so quickly. So if you like one of these, I would grab it ASAP. They've come out with a black as well as a brown, or like an oat, I think it might oat brown on the website, and then also a pink version as well. So if I'll show you the black, I also think it's called a contrast track jacket. I absolutely love these jackets for this time of year because it's still not really cold, but the weather is definitely changing. So having something like this is like a windbreaker, is perfect. It has a few linings inside as well, so it's not like super thin. It does have some weight behind it, and on the inside it does have like a mesh lining, so it's still going to be breathable. I probably will wear this out on runs as well when it's colder. I love the detailing they've done on here with the different colours, like the lines and the panels. So on this one they have like an off-white and a grey, like a charcoal, and then on the brown they've done an off-white and a lighter browny grey, and on the pink one I'll put a picture on screen, a different shade of pink, and I think it's a off-white again. I also love how it has the open panel on the back, so just a little space here, a little gap to let air flow in and out, so it's really good to keeping you cool if you are going to wear this in the gym or on runs. It also does have pockets with zips as well, and the pockets are quite big, so that is perfect. For sizing for this, I think I would say stay true to size unless you want it quite oversized, then I would size up. I think this has been made as a regular fit, so yeah, I went with a small and it fits perfectly. And then just to quickly show you the brown one so you can see the different colors. I think this is the colour that sold out really quickly last time. So if you do like this, especially this colourway, I would get it ASAP. And then to go with that, I also picked up the matching track pants. I think these are called woven track pants. So I went for the black ones. Again, they have that panelling and detailing with the other colours down the leg. I would say these are more of an oversized fit though compared to the track top. So definitely stay true to size or size down in the track pants if you don't want them to be too big, especially if you are shorter as well. They are quite long. One thing they do have is a drawstring, so you can tighten them so they're going to sit more cuffed, like over the top of your shoe rather than over your shoe. A really nice elasticated waistband with a drawstring as well, which is perfect. Again, they have pockets on either side with zips, so that's great. Exactly the same material as the track top, maybe even thicker, so maybe they've put another lining in here. It does feel quite heavyweight, especially at this time of year. You don't want a track pant that's going to be too thin. And again, you can get the brown and the pink track pant to match the track top. Okay, the last thing I have to show you is the new puffer coat. I think this is called oversized puffer jacket, I think, oversized puffer coat. This is a really nice puffer coat. I've actually been looking for a new puffer coat, but this one I think is going to be perfect. I'm not going to have to get another one. What I like about this one is that it's not too thick. It's still got that puffer feel and material, which obviously is going to be warm, but then I feel like I can still layer underneath without getting too hot. So this is what it looks like. Of course, I'm going to be putting the try on clips here. So it is like an oversized jacket. It does have a small collar as well. It has a zip with buttons as well, which is nice. And then it does have the pockets. I think the only downside to the pockets is that they only have a button rather than an actual zip. And then it does also have a drawstring, so you can style this in different ways. So I've just been wearing it as like a straight jacket, but I have seen on the website now that they've used the drawstrings to make more like of a bomber style jacket. So I love that you can style it in different ways. This is the inside, so it isn't like fleece lined or anything, but I feel like you're not going to need that because it's going to be a warm coat anyway. And the sleeves also do have little cuffs as well, just to keep your wrists and hands a little bit warmer. Definitely a really good option if you are looking for a new winter coat. And then last thing in terms of sizing, I would say stay true to size unless you don't want it to be oversized, and then I would size down. Like, it does have a little bit of room for me as well as a little bit of length, so yeah, stay true to size or size down. Okay, that's everything I have to show you today. I hope you found this helpful in running through some more of the October releases. There is even more out on the website, so definitely take a scroll through the new release section. And don't forget, you can use my code TORIFIT10 for an extra 10% off. Please let me know if you do so I can thank you. But I hope you found this helpful, and I'll be back with another video very soon.